There are several tools that will allow you to record your screen and share it with others. I have found this tool, Loom, to be one of the most helpful in that area. One of the reasons I love it so much is the page that we're starting on here explains that there is a free pro Loom account for educators. So if we scroll down here a little bit, one of the things you're going to see is we have advanced features in the pro account as educators. I want to make sure you see that we have up to 45 minutes of video length. That's a lot. So I want you to see that these are all the things that you will have access to, and I'm going to demonstrate some of these in this video. So I want to show you that you can get Loom for free. They do need to verify that you're using an education account, and when that verification happens, you will have the free pro version for educators. So let me show you a little bit about Loom. Now there are a couple of different ways you can record using Loom. The first is you can download the Loom software onto your computer, and it looks something like this. And you'll see there's a bar over to the left here that will allow you to control. You can see that this will look a little bit different than what I'm about to show you. So this is downloading it to your computer. The second way is through a Chrome add-on, and you can see it in my upper right-hand corner here, and it kind of looks like a blue star. We'll click on that in just a second so that you can see the options. The third way you can record using Loom is on a mobile device. There is a free app that will work on an iPad or an iPhone, and you are able to record through a mobile device as well. So if we move up here to our Loom Chrome plugin and click on it, you're going to see we'll be presented with some options here. So let me make that a little bit smaller and I'll explain. The first thing you're going to see are three options, and this is asking you how you want to record your video. The first is screen and camera, meaning that you want to record your screen and a video or a picture of you in the lower left-hand corner. The second one is screen only, exactly what it sounds like. It's just your screen, but no picture of you. Or the third, camera only, so you could record a video of just yourself. When you choose screen and camera only, you will have the option of either your picture or a video of you. I'm going to go ahead and close that, but you can see, and this can be moved around so that you can make sure that you have it placed exactly where you want on the screen. As a small plug for that, I do think that including your face on a video does increase engagement, the feeling of engagement with your viewers, so consider that. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off since I've got video on top of video. All right, so you can also see you've got your recording settings where you can change your microphone or your webcam. Your other options up here at the top are, do you want to record your full desktop, meaning anytime you move to a different program or a different tab or to your desktop, it'll keep recording? Or do you only want it to record the current tab you're on? I typically leave this at full desktop. Just to round out this area here, you can choose to show the advanced settings, and there's several settings in here, a couple that I think are definitely worth mentioning. Flip the camera. This is important to have it turned on, especially if you are showing your students anything that has writing on it. So if you're holding up a book or you're holding up anything that would have left to right reading on it, you would want to flip the camera to make sure that that is shown correctly for them, because by default it will reverse it. Use your photo for screen only versus your video. This is where you can choose to show the photo, which is what initially came up for me, or a video, toggle on or off. Control menu so that you can pause or you can move or stop. Let me show you that. That's right here at the bottom. Give you a recording countdown so you know you're getting ready to start, and show how much time has been recorded. That's handy to make sure if you want to keep it to a certain amount of time, you can watch that time. Okay, so those are your advanced options. So let me go ahead and actually choose to start recording, and I will show you very briefly what this will do for us. All right, so as I choose to start recording, it's going to ask me again, do I want my entire screen, a specific application window, or a specific Chrome tab? I'm going to choose entire screen and choose to share. There's that countdown we talked about. as well as an option down here at the bottom where you can see that it's telling you that you are sharing your screen. You can certainly hide that, and that is a good idea to do so that you're not distracting your users. So you can see here that as I move around, let's say I click this, that's my personal Loom library. If I go to another tab, it'll follow me, and this is going to continue to record. You can see my timer down here that I'm at 25 seconds. I can pause if I want to. All right. I can also hide my menu if I chose to, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and choose to resume. Let's say I'm finished and choose finish. Once you hit stop on your video, this video is dumped directly onto your Loom space here. Now there's a couple things here that you need to be aware of. The first is that it tries to automatically name your video whatever page you were on. So they knew that we were on the Loom for Education page, so it tried to name it that. It's pretty smart. If I click on it, I can certainly rename this. Let's call this Loom Tutorial. Another thing that it does is at the bottom here, you can see that it's asking us if we want to add a link to the page that we recorded it on. This is used just as a reference for people. It recognized what page we were on, and it's asking if we want to add it. If we do, it'll be added as a comment at the bottom. So if I like that option, I can click right here where it says add link to the page you recorded on. I can say, check out this page for more info, and then click post, and then it'll be added right below the video for anybody to check out. That's kind of a nice feature too. Up here at the top, a few other things you need to know about. You can see how many views you've had on that video. You can choose to share this in a more specific way with passwords or share with specific people, and this is the public link. If you wanted to share this with just anybody that is out there, you would want to choose the copy public link, and then this can be placed anywhere you want, in an email, on a website, in a blog, inside of a learning management system, anything. Underneath these three dots are some important features. You can choose to move this to a specific folder. You can choose to invite some people to edit your video. You can star it just to kind of bring it out into the forefront, rename it, duplicate it, archive it, download it, or delete it. So those are all underneath here. A couple of other things on the side here you'd want to know about. The first thing worth mentioning is video preferences. Here are some options under here where you might want to turn on or off comments, and so on. You might want to allow viewers to download it or not. Another thing on this side here is to trim the video. Now there aren't extensive editing pieces inside of here, but a little bit. If you choose to trim the video, it'll bring up your video. You can choose to start trimming, and this red area is what you want to take out of a video. So once you choose what area you want to take out, you can also move it, inch it along down here. You choose to remove it, and then you're going to choose to, there'll be a button down here that says publish changes. So that's how you would edit a video or trim it. We're going to go ahead and return. Okay, call to action is kind of neat. It's a way for you to create a button with a hyperlink that would take your viewers to another spot. So let's say it said help here or for more information, and you wanted to link that to another page. This is one way to do it, where you can add a button to your video and allow them to be taken to another page. Kind of like the comment we did at the bottom here, but a little more obvious on the screen. Your choice entirely. Okay, and the last is an area if you want to create a thumbnail for this video. So that's the gist of it. Loom is pretty easy, and it is also fairly robust in that it allows for an extensive amount of time free for educators. So I would really encourage you to check it out and see if it could be helpful for your classroom.